Hello, Jacob here from GoodUI, and in this video I wanted to share with you a cool little addition to the GoodUI Fast Forward platform that we released last month. So the feature that I'm talking about is something that should help you aid in predicting the impact of potential patterns. Okay, so one of our goals for Fast Forward is to help people understand what sort of patterns have what sort of impact, whether positive or negative, and also with the degree of strength or relative effect. To this day, we were mostly reporting on kind of like a median and overall impact for a given pattern, which is still shown here. But we wanted a bit more granularity. We wanted to better understand, okay, so is this pattern going to impact just engagement, maybe sales or revenue, or something even more deeper like retention? Will users start coming back because as a result of this? Or will even customers or users do more word of mouth referrals because they're so excited about a given product or service? Okay, so now we have this median effect kind of range of metrics, almost like a spectrum, right? Ranging again from something shallow, an engagement, just like a click or taking any action, moving forward, all the way to something deeper at this end. We're taking, as a refresher here, we're taking all this data from, of course, from the tests that are part of a given pattern, right? So here's pattern 6, the repeated bottom call to action, simple idea of repeating something at the bottom and reminding people, hey, take this action on a long scrolling page. And for this pattern, we have 3 tests. So here we have one test, another test, and another test. And we're taking all these data points for whatever the tests have impacted, positively or negatively, and summing them up here. In this case, we can see that this sort of pattern is kind of a early, shallow type of impact. We have some data points for engagement and conversions. And then we're also understanding the impact. Like we're doing this through of course, the median count here. So that's one pattern. Here's, as a comparison, here's another one, fewer form fields, which essentially is a friction removal pattern, which everyone knows about, minimizing the number of form fields we ask users. And here's here's what we can see from, I believe, 7 experiments, and that's our spectrum. So kind of consistent impacts here for engagement, conversion, sales, and revenue. Here's another one, more of a kind of e-commerce type of pattern, suggestion for using urgency and informing users that when they can receive a product or service if they take action sooner than later. I mean, sometimes this is tied to like shipping and trucks leaving the shipping something out and needing to make an action before a given time slot. Okay, so urgent, next day delivery, and we have some tests here which are showing strength in terms of sales. Okay, so the more tests we have, the more kind of contrast or more defined the color also becomes. And again, for the metrics that we don't have data, that we don't really know if they impact something or not, they're kind of slightly toned down or diminished here in visibility. All right, so again, this is something we just added to help with with better understanding of what these kind of patterns can do for you. All right, so if you're predicting, trying to assess or prioritize, whether you should try this or that, with time, as we collect more and more tests, this should inform you on that. And of course, this is for all available for GoodUI Fast Forward members. All right, thanks.